Algae play a very vital role in the life of human beings, not only by adding the oxygen to the environment, but also by the process of photosynthesis. And other than that, most of the algae they are used as food. Some of them they are used to purify the environment, and others they have very vital role in production of various industrial chemicals. The green alga, s- specifically because of its color, is very rich in food, and it contributes a high amount of vitamins as like vitamin A, B, C and vitamin K to the food as if it is consumed. Like Chlorella, Ulva and Enteromorpha, these three they are very rich in vitamins, lipid, carbohydrates, and they can be consumed as salad as well as because of being very rich in amino acids, they are eaten as protein sources as well. The second important thing about the green alga is the genus Chlorella. This genus Chlorella yields an antibiotic, chlorelline, and this chlorelline can act against gram positive as well as gram negative bacteria, especially E. coli, Shigella dysenteria, because it causes dysentery. And dysentery is caused by impure water. So anyone consuming this chlorella will not suffer from the dysentery disease. Staphylococcus aureus can also be killed with the help of the antibiotics prepared from the chlorella. There are certain more genus or species of alga, green alga, which also form the antibiotics. Next is the sewage disposal. Green unicellular algae such as Chlorella or Chlamydomonas, they are used in sewage disposal ponds. They remove carbon dioxide and restore oxygen by the process of photosynthesis and make the sewage water habitable for fishes and aerobic bacteria. The green alga is also used in space research. Some of the biologists they have realized that unicellular green algae like this chlorella could be used to provide oxygen during space flight trips. The alga can reuse carbon dioxide from the astronauts and form the photosynthesis and release oxygen in for the use of astronauts. So the entire environment of the spaceship can be filled with oxygen because of the presence of this chlorella. This is just a thought. But other than this, this chlorella is basically used as food because it has very high nutrient source by the space astronauts. The parasitic nature of green alga is shown by the red rust caused due to Cephalourus. Cephalourus coffea and Cephalourus virescens, they infect the leaves of the tea and coffee. Especially the tea leaves, they are affected by this red rust, and because of it, the yield of the tea leaves is reduced. So, these are some of the importance of green alga, and sometimes it can be parasitic as well. Now, the economic importance of the brown alga. As they are brown in color, so they are a rich source of various other, like brown color is source for high source for bromine or iodine, so that should be kept in mind. Other than that, they are used as food. Many brown alga like laminaria, macrocystis and sargassum, they are used as food in various countries. Like food obtained from laminaria is known as kombu and is rich in carbohydrates. It is consumed in Japan. Whereas at times, because sargassum and laminaria, they can be grown in nearby water bodies, they are grown as fodder, or because these seaweeds are very common in the areas of in any submerged areas. So if they are used as fodder, even the sheep, goat, cattle, and poultry animals can be given these nutritious food, and they can, mm, and since they are seaweeds, they are very low in cost. Alginic acid is a phycocolloid extracted commercially from giant brown alga, the kelps, like the laminaria or fucus or ascophyllum. Now, from them, it is extracted in most of the other countries. But for our country, it is sargassum from where this alginic acid is extracted. Alginic acid is a polysaccharide and it contains galluronic acid and manuronic acid. It yields alginates for commercial use. Now, this commercial use is important because the alginates they are used as thickeners. For example, the soap, sauce, or cream, even printing, the ink of the printing, it is all thickened with the help of these alginates. They are also used as emulsifiers for the paints and varnishes, even for the dental confectionery powders. This alginic acid is used. Acid is used in the textile industries. It is also used to produce certain surgical threads for dressing material. So it is very important. Other than that, it also stops the process of bleeding, the use of this alginic acid. That's why it is used to prepare some ointments. Alginic acid is very rich in iodine and potash. So when it is consumed, it is capable of treating the thyroid problem. And not only that, it is also capable of adding high amount of iodine to the food. It is used to produce certain medicines, especially the laminaria and ascophyllum. They are used to produce sodium laminarine sulfate, which is effective blood anticoagulant, and it is also used to produce antibiotic substances. Dervalia is used as a vermifuge, and some brown algae act as biofoules and get attached to the hulls of ships. The larger seaweeds, like this sargassum, float in masses, get entangled into the submerged parts of the ships and slow down their speed. And because of it, there is huge chance of accident. Next is the economic importance of red alga. Red alga is consumed as food. Many of the red alga, like Porphyra and Chondrus is the Irish moss. Now, this Irish moss is consumed by the reindeer, and it is one of the first pioneer species which grows in the area because it is very cold. Because of the presence of phycocolloids, a number of red alga they are commercially used to produce agar or carrageenan, and sometimes nori. Agar is obtained from Gelidium, Gracilaria, Chondrus, ceramina, ceramium, and these all are used for microbiological works to solidify the culture media. Whenever we want to grow any bacterium, we need a culture, and that culture is made with the help of this agar. That's why it is very important. Other than that, it is also used as a stabilizer or thickener in the preparation of jellies, puddings, bakery goods, etc. It is also used in textile, leather, or meat industries, the phycocolloids. Whereas cagenin is extracted from chondrus, and it is used as an emulsifier in chocolates, ice cream, toothpaste, and paints. It is also used for clearing agents in liquor and in leather industries. The upper shining is given to the leather, as well as the liquor. The purification is done with the help of the cagenin. Funaria is obtained from the red alga, and it is a kind of glue which is used as an adhesive in the textile or paper industries. Synthetic bromine is extracted from Rhodomela and Polysiphonia and is used in for the commercial purpose. Certain medicines are made from the red alga. For example, extracts of corallina are used for the treatment of kidney, bladder, and lung diseases and for curing worm infections. Even Polysiphonia has antibacterial properties, so it is used as a laxative and employed for manufacture of pills and ointments. Cadgenine acts as a blood coagulant, so that's why it is very important. These are some of the economic importance of each of the different types of alga, and they all play a very important role in making the life of human beings easy. Thank you. I hope if we if you all see the different slides, you will be able to remember at least two examples from each, and as a collective it will become around 6 to 8 examples.